So what is the value of x? X is equal to 300 into 4 into 30 divided by 120 into 6. Tap 1 can fill in 1 by 24th of the tank, and whereas the tap 2 can fill 1 by 40 of the tank in 1 minute. One man is equal to 2 boys, right? So 16 into 2, 32 boys plus 20 boys, that's equal to 52 boys. So that means 16 men and 20 boys is equal to 52 boys, right? Hello dear students, welcome to this session of basic mathematics class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty department of mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. So today in this session I am going to discuss regarding very important concept, that is the problems on time and the work. Problem based on the time and the work as well as time and the distance. So the problem based on time and work as well as the problems based on time and the distance. So you may expect one question from this concept. Now let us discuss regarding what is the procedure. Time and whenever time and work, time and distance are given, and the mixture, what is the how we are going to solve these type of problems. So to solve the problems whenever time and the work, time and the distance and the mixture are given. So time, first one, time to complete a work varies directly as the amount of work and inversely as the number of workers are employed. That is, the time to complete a work varies directly as the amount of work. So time, that is the work, time to complete any work varies directly as the amount of work and varies inversely as the number of workers employed. Now one is directly proportional, another one is inversely proportional. So varies directly, another one is varies inversely as the number of workers employed. Now suppose second concept, time taken to travel a certain distance varies directly. The time taken to travel a distance varies directly. So the time taken to travel a distance varies directly, whereas the distance but varies inversely as the speed. It varies inversely as the speed. That means the time taken to travel, a distance varies directly, right? Time taken to travel a distance varies directly, whereas as the distance but varies inversely as the speed, right? Now next let us take an example based on this concept. Let us take an example. Now if rupees 120 maintain a family of 4 persons for 30 days, how long rupees 300 maintain a family of 6 persons? So here rupees 120 maintains a family of how many people? 4 people, 4 persons for how many days? 30 days, for 30 days. How many long rupees 300 maintains a family of 6 people for how many days? That is to be determined. That's it. See here rupees 120 maintained for a family for 4 persons or for 30 days. So a family of 4 persons will maintain for 30 days rupees 120. Now a family of 6 persons will maintain rupees 300 for how many days? That is to be determined, right? Very important and simple problem. Now let us write persons first. Persons. Then first write down the persons, then money and the days. So for how many persons? 4 persons. Money rupees 120 for how many days? For 30 days, right? Next, how many persons? 6 persons. Money is 300. How many days? We don't know. That is to be determined x, right? Okay. Now here this money and days varies directly. Money and days varies directly. So therefore you can write 120 is to 300 is equal to 30 is to x. Money and days varies directly. We can write 120 is to 300 is equal to 30 is to x, right? And the second one, person and days. Persons and days varies inversely. So persons and the days, person and days varies inversely. Varies inversely means we can write 6 is to 4. 6 is to 4 is equal to 30 is to x. That's it. Right. Okay. From these two relations, 120 is to 300 is equal to 30 is to x and 6 is to 4 is equal to 30 is to x. We can write, so from this right, we can 120 into 6 into x is equal to 120 into 6 into x is equal to, what is remaining? 300 into 4 into 30. 300 into 4 into 30. See, from these two relations, we can write 120 into 6 is to x is equal to 300 into 30 into 4. So, 300 into 4 into 30. Now, let us simplify this. From this, what is the value of x? X is equal to 300 into 4 into 30 divided by 120 into 6. Very simple. 30 4s are 120 gets cancelled. 4th is a 12, 120 gets cancelled. 6 5s are 30, 50. So, x is equal to 50. That's it. X is equal to 50. Okay. So, therefore, what is x? X is equal to 50 days. That means number of days they can manage with rupees 300 is how many days? 50 days. In 50 days they can manage with rupees. So, with number of days, 50. With number of days 50, they can manage rupees 300 by 6 persons. Now move on to the similar problem. Second one, 3 carpenters can earn rupees 360 in 6 days, working at 9 hours a day. How much will 8 carpenters can earn in 12 days, working 6 hours a day? See here, first 3 carpenters can earn rupees 360 in 6 days. 3 carpenters can earn rupees 360 in how many days? 6 days, working at 9 hours per day. Similarly, how much amount is to be determined? What is to find here is the amount. Here 360 is given. Here we have to calculate the amount. Condition, 6 carpenters can earn in 12 days, working 9 hours per day. This is very important problem for 3 marks, right? Now, first write down carpenters. Then, second, in days, number of days and the hours and the earning is given. Write down the days, hours and working. So, number of days they work, number of hours and the earning. Right, earning. Now, how many carpenters? 3 carpenters. How many days? So, they will earn rupees 360, working 9 hours for 9 hours a day for 6 days. So, 3 carpenters work for 6 days, 9 hours per day, earn rupees 360. Similarly, how many will? That means 8 carpenters. 8 carpenters can earn in how many days? 12 days, working 6 hours, and the amount is to be determined. This is x. X is to be determined. This is the given condition. So, 3 carpenters work for 6 days, 9 hours per day, earn rupees 360. Similarly, 8 carpenters, they will work for 12 days, 6 hours per day, and the earning is to be determined. That is the question mark. Right, that's it. What is to find is the x. Right. Now, here the first ratio. What is the first ratio? The carpenter. First ratio carpenters is directly proportional, 3 is to 8, and the number of days also directly proportional, that is 6 is to 12, and the number of hours, that is the second ratio. First ratio, second ratio and the third ratio are directly proportional, that is 9 is to 6. So, first ratio carpenters directly proportional, 3 is to 8, and the number of days, second ratio 6 is to 12, and the third ratio number of hours directly proportional to 9:6. All these are directly proportional to 360:x, right? All these three are directly proportional to 360:x. That's it. So therefore we can write 3:6:9 directly there. So therefore we can write 3 into 6 into 9 into x is equal to 8 into 12 into 6 into 360. So therefore we can write, therefore 3 into 6 into 9 into x is equal to 8 into 12, 8 into 12. So 8 into 12 into 6 into 360. That's it. So 3 into 6 into 9 into x, 3 into 6 into 9 into x is equal to 8 into 12 into 6 into 360. 8 into, so therefore x is equal to 12 into 8 into 6 into 360 divided by 3 into 6 into 9. So 6 gets cancelled. So here it is again 9 fours are 40 times gets cancelled, 36. Again 3 fours are gets cancelled. X is equal to 4 into 8 into 40. So that is nothing but, so what is this equal to? 4 into 40 into 8, 320, 320 into 4, 320 into 4, that's it. So that's equal to 4 to 8, 80, and 4 is a 12, 1280 rupees. So therefore x is equal to rupees 1280. That's it. Okay. So that means hence how many carpenters? So hence 8 carpenters working for 12 days and 6 hours per day can earn rupees 1280. So 8 carpenter working for 8 days at 6 hours per day can earn rupees 1280. That's it. Okay. Now take next problem. 2 taps fill a tank separately in 24 minutes and 40 minutes. So 2 taps fills a tank separately is 24 minutes, first 24 minutes and 40 minutes respectively, and a drain pipe can drain off 30 liters per minute. If all the 3 pipes are open, the tank fills in 60 minutes. What is the capacity of the tank? So we have to calculate the capacity of the tank when all the pipes are open. So when all the 3 pipes are open, so it will fill in how many minutes? 60 minutes. Then what is the capacity of the tank is to be determined. Okay. Now, so 2 taps. So let us consider the first tap. Tap 1 can fill a tank in 24 hours, that is 24 minutes. So can fill 1/24 of the tank in 1 minute. So first tank 1 can fill in 1/24 of the tank in 1 minute, right? Similarly, find out for the second tap. Similarly, tap 2 can fill in 40 minutes, means 140 of the tank in 1 minute. So tap 1 can fill in 1/24 of the tank, and whereas the tap 2 can fill 1/40 of the tank in 1 minute, right? Let the drain pipe can empty the tank in X minutes. So let the drain pipe can empty the tank in X minutes. Okay. Now, so in 1/x, therefore in 1/x, all the 3 pipes, that is, so in 1/x, in 1 minute, all the 3 pipes 3 pipes. So 1x in 1 minute, all the 3 pipes can will fill B. 1x in the 1x in 1 minute, all the 3 pipes will be filled. Just add it. What is that? That is 1 by 24, 1 by 40. So that is just add 1 by 24 plus 1 by 40 minus 1 over x is equal to 1 by 60. That is 1 by 24 plus 1 by 40 minus 1 over x is equal to 1 by 60, because they have given what is the capacity of the tank if it can fill in 60 minutes. So just what is required to find is 1 over x. So this can be written as 1 by 24 plus 1 by 40, transfer 1 by 60 to the left hand side, it becomes minus 1 by 60, and minus 1 by x becomes plus 1 by x. Take LCM and simplify, that's it. Okay, write down the LCM for 24, 40 and 60 and simplify, get the answer. So what is the LCM here? 240 is the LCM. So this 1 over x as it is. Now, so you can divide 240 from 20, yes, 24 can divide 240 10 times. Again, so if you divide 240 by 40, how many times it will get cancels? 6 times. 6 4s are 24. Again, if you divide 240 by 6, 6 4s are 24, 4 times. So that is 10. 6 minus 4 is 2 divided by 240 is equal to 1 over x. 12 divided by 240 is equal to 1 by x. What is this equal to? 12 20s are. So therefore we can write 1 by 20 is equal to 1 over x. Therefore reciprocate it, x is equal to 20. X is equal to 20. That's it. Okay. So therefore the capacity of the tank is, the capacity of the tank is equal to 30 into 20. Right. What is this equal to? 30 into 20, that is nothing but 600 liters. So the capacity of the tank is 600 liters. That's it. This is how we are going to solve. Now move on to the next problem. If 10 persons can do a job in 30 days, in how many days can 15% do the same job? This is also a very important problem. You may expect this type of problems for 2 marks. These type of problems are also very important in the entrance examinations, also in some competitive examinations. So if 10% can do a job in 30 days, in how many days can 15% do the same job? Just write down the persons here and days. So if 10 persons can do the job in 30 days, in how many days can 15 persons do the job? That is 15. This is to be determined, x is to be determined. That's it. Okay. So write down the ratios of persons. Ratio of persons is 10 is to 15. Right. Ratio of the person is 10 is to 15. Ratios of the days. That is, ratios of days is equal to x is to 30, inversely proportional. Inversely proportional. That's it. The ratios of persons is 10 is to 15 and the ratios of days are inversely proportional, x is to 30, right? So this is inversely proportional. So more the men will do the job in less number of days. So therefore this is an inversely proportional. We can write 10 is to 15 is equal to x is to 30. Simplify that. So from this we have 10 is to 15 is to x is to 30. Simplify this, you will get the answer. That's it. Okay. So that is 10 into 30 is equal to 15 into x. 15x is equal to 10 into 30, x is equal to 10 into 30 divided by 15. 15 2s are 30. So what is this equal to? X is equal to 10 into 2 means 20. That's it. Okay. So that means number of days is equal to 20. That means therefore 15% or 15% can do 15% in how many days? 15% can do the same job in how many days? 20 days. So here 10% can do in 30 days, whereas more the number of persons, number of days are less. So 15% can do in 20 days. That's it. So 15% can do the same job in 20 days. That's it. Hope you followed. Now move on to the next problem. Similar type problem. 8 men and 16 boys can do a piece of work in 6 days, and 12 men and 24 boys can do the same work in 8 days. In how many days can 16 men and 20 boys do the same work? Right, here also the same type as that of the previous condition. 8 men and 16 boys, whereas can do a piece of work in 6 days. 12 men and 24 can do the same work in 8 days. If such is the case, how many days can 6 men and 20 boys can do the same work? So here what is to find is same number of days, right? First condition, how many men? 8 men and 16, 8 men plus 16 boys can do a job in how many days? Can do in 6 days. Can do a job in 6 days, right? So 8 men and 16 boys. Similarly, now calculate for 1 day. Just multiply by 6. Then 48 men plus 96 boys can do a job in 1 day. So for 1 day, just multiply by 6. So you will get. Similarly, what is the second condition? 12 men and 24 boys. So condition number 2, 12 men and 24 boys can do the same work in 8 days. Just multiply by 8. So if you multiply by 8, 96 men plus 24 into 8, that is 192 boys can do the same work in 1 day, right? So 96 men, 192 boy, and 1 can do the same work in 1 day, right? So equate this. So therefore in doing 1 day, therefore the work done in 1 day, in doing the work in 1 day, so this is 12 men plus 24 boys is equal to 96 men plus 192 boys. This is the first condition, right? Okay. So therefore in doing the work in 1 day is 48 men plus 96 boys is equal to 96 men plus 192 boys, right? 48 into 2 is 96, 96 into 2 is 192. So therefore from this we can say 1 man is equal to 2 boys, right? 1 man is equal to 2 boys, right? Next condition is 16 men and 20 boys can do the work in. So next condition is 16 men plus 20 boys can do the work in, multiply by 2, that is 1 man is equal to 2 boys, right? So just convert this men to boys, because 1 man is equal to 2 boys, right? So 16 into 2, 32 boys plus 20 boys, that's equal to 52 boys. So that means 16 men and 20 boys is equal to 52 boys, right? Now therefore calculate this. So therefore boys and the number of days, write down the boys and number of days, that is 32 boys and 52 boys can do the work in how many days? 32 can do in 6 days and 52, that is to be determined. That's it. So 32 and 52, number of days are 6 and x is to be determined for 52 boys. So this is inversely proportional. We can write 32 is to 52. 32 is to 52 is equal to 32 is to 52 is to x is to 6, this is inversely proportional. So this can be written as 32 into 6 is equal to 52 into x. So therefore x is equal to 32 into 6 divided by 52. Simplify this, you will get the answer. That's it. 192 divided by 52. So therefore x is equal to 192 by 52 is equal to 3.7 days. So in 3.7 days they can do the same work. That's it. Okay. So this is how we are going to solve this type of problems. Very important for the point of examination. So these are few problems based on the work time. So hope you followed. So that's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with a different concept in the next session. Thank you. Thank you very much.